Well, I was going to ask you what the reasons for the success of the Daily Wire are, but I think your last answer has just given that away. It's a willing to speak frankly about the issues facing the United States and do it in an amusing way. This vision of a hulky fellow going in a tutu to a ladies' bathroom, it sort of encapsulates the antidote to wokery, I think.
Well, thank you, Jacob. I am of the opinion that clarity is charity. And I know that the left today believes that lies will set you free and the truth will enslave you. But that has never been true. It's certainly not a truth of our faith and our civilization, and something that we think about this time of year at Christmas time. And I think most people know that as well. It's much more respectful to tell people the truth. That way you can actually fix the problem. And I think Americans, and I suspect Brits too, are eager for that.
And you mentioned truth and you mentioned Christmas, two themes that come together, I suppose, with the great truth of Christmas. Will this play a role in the election next year? The religious right solidly behind President Trump, certainly when he won. Will they be behind him again? Or do you think that President Biden, with his own personal brand of Catholicism, will manage to maintain some religious following?
I don't think that very many practicing Catholics will support President Biden's personal brand of Catholicism, which some might describe as not Catholicism. I think President Trump speaks quite clearly to religious issues, and it's a mark of providence and the whimsy of God's creation that a thrice married lapsed Presbyterian would sincerely be a strong defender for the religious right in the United States. But he is, it's undeniable. He's the president who got Roe v. Wade overruled. He has defended religious rights at a time that they have come seriously under attack. And this is important too, because I think that the fashionable irreligious liberalism of a decade or 2 decades ago, that has fallen away as people have begun to realize what Cardinal Manning realized, which is that all conflict ultimately is theological. All laws, whether we're talking about the death penalty or parking tickets, to some degree legislate morality. All polities have to answer the question, what's good? What is bad? How do we get more good? How do we get less bad? And so the political debate has become more explicitly religious, and the battle lines are clear.